Hello members, Baird here, and thanks for tuning into this week's tip of the week. We're going to discuss the new sand at Manly Golf Course around the greenside traps, where the club's done an amazing job getting the bunkers into play in a very short period of time, but I'm getting some feedback about how tough they are to get out of, and what's different is the amount of sand in them. Over the coming months, the plan is to compact the sand more so than we're experiencing right now. So for those that haven't met our fabulous superintendent, Luke Partridge, he's going to talk to you a little bit about what the plans are in the coming months to compact the bunkers.
Well, obviously, Phil, when the sand goes in, it's very soft. It takes a while for the sand to consolidate and compact. It's a process that we're going to have to go through, and it is going to take some time. But I'm just going to run you through some of the things that we're doing to ensure we get that new sand to compact.
Are you happy with the new program?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the bunkers haven't had a true test of the weather yet. The real test will come when the rain comes, Phil.
Yep. But at the moment there's a lot of sand, and members need to understand that you need to use your bounce. Okay, bounce is king. So when you get into a bunker, greenside bunker with the new sand at Manly, you need plenty of bounce. Now what bounce is the angle of the trailing edge. So if we have a look at these three wedges here, some members have got the wrong club for the job. Okay, so this is my lob wedge, this is my 64-degree 8 bounce. Okay, now if we have a look at it, when we present the leading edge to the ball, it sits absolutely flush to the ground when I've got very little forward lean with the shaft here. And the problem with this sand iron is that when it goes into the sand, that leading edge is going to dig, and it's going to take a tremendous amount of dirt. Even when I open it up, if I try to open it up to use the sole, flange or bounce to get it out, there is just not enough bounce there to compress the sand to move the ball. Okay, so this is going to just slice under the ball, pizza slice, and leave the ball in the bunker. If we have a look at a 1970s sand iron, this one's a Manly Golf Club Alf Chitty. This is a very old sand iron, but if you have a look at the sole, there's a lot of bounce. So when we present this to the golf ball, you can see here the leading edge sits in the air. So the trailing edge or the sole here is going to hit the sand, and it's going to stop that leading edge from digging in. So this is going to allow you to splash under the ball and take a nice long shallow divot. Again, make sure that sand iron is open and you've got plenty of bounce. So we're here with Simon Harvey, good mate of mine and member of the club, who's been through a bunch of demo days to find the right club for the job. So can you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Sure, I went to the Callaway, TaylorMade and Mizuno fitting days. They're all pretty good clubs, but Mizuno's did it for me in the end. Yeah.
So what about the sand iron you've got here? So that's got a big old sole on it.
Yeah, so when I was at the Mizuno day, I saw, I think, Ricky having a bit of a go with this black sort of club, and I picked it up, and the weight just felt amazing, and hitting it is just perfect. It's the best wedge I've ever used.
Yeah. So what I like about his choice here is what we talked about earlier in the video was the bounce of the club. So this has got plenty of bounce. You could nearly take this to Mount Isa and mine with it. Okay, it's got a ton of bounce, and what that is, he's got the wide sole option. So it's a wide flange, and it's got a high trailing edge. So when Simon presents that to the ball in the bunker, he's got all of this sole to slide under the ball to stop the leading edge digging. So I think it's a great choice.
Looking forward to dropping a few shots.
So there you have it, pretty straightforward. Just make sure that you talk to the golf shop staff. If you're not sure about your clubs, bring them in and we'll explain to you whether you've got enough bounce to get the ball out of the bunker efficiently. Thanks for tuning into this week's tip of the week.